Hello and welcome to another Unbox, Unbag and Build per bag. This time I'm here with set 75305 Scout Trooper helmet. This set was set to release on the 1st of May but was available for pre-order in late March and kind of leaked out before then as well. Like it's been gotten an awful lot before the actual set release date. So that is just something worth noting. It has 471 pieces, is rated ages 18 plus and comes with no minifigures. Keeping in line with the helmet series. The set retails at €52.99 in euros, €44.99 in pounds, and $49.99 in dollars. So here we have the Imperial Scout Trooper helmet, the 6th addition to the helmet series, and a very welcome one with majority of feedback being positive. This set is released alongside Darth Vader's helmet and has considerably less pieces, but still looks really great. On first glance, this is my favourite thing so far this year, with Beskar Mando and the brick-built Tauntaun coming in joint second, another iconic helmet to add to a pretty great line of LEGO Star Wars sets. Now to show you the rest of the box here, you'll see on this side there's pretty much nothing interesting. You got some small prints, you got the Scout Trooper, same kind of just the logo I suppose from the top. On this side you'll see a really nice angle, it's straight profile, just completely from the front. I mean, it's not that impressive, but it just looks really good. I think the way the shadows are laid out and the way you can see it perfectly, I think it just looks really nice. Also then you'll see some logos and the helmet collection logo on the bottom, and on the bottom then of course you will see typical small print. On the top then you will see the Scout Trooper logo and the 1-for-1 piece there. So it is what it is. It's nice and interesting, definitely nice just that they've not left it all blank. On the back you'll see the set from another angle, you'll see the height of the set, and you'll also see the Scout Trooper on the back from the movie, so you can kind of reference it off that. Looking at these, it does look to be quite accurate, but let's get building and find out if it really is. And from the back of the box to the unbox, now let's see what we got in here. How many bags have we got? Any stickers? Have we got an instruction book in plastic? No, we haven't. You'll see the stickers fell down there. So yeah, it seems like we have 5 bags. Each one of them seems to have a small bag, but let me get this all laid out and you can see for yourself what exactly is in here. So here we see 5 bags, one of which does not have a small bag inside it, the rest do, and of course that's the base, so it doesn't really need a small bag. I think there's 4 studs in there, maybe 5 because one's spare. But yeah, it doesn't really need a small bag, to be honest, so that is what it is. And also you'll see the instructions, not in a sleeve or anything like that, and you'll see quite a lot of stickers. Sticker sheets upside down at the moment. That's disheartening, that is, because each one of these things is a sticker. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 stickers that are quite thin, and then you got 3 stickers then on the top, which it's disheartening. As I said, I don't really like the stickers. In general, I think printed tiles all the way forward. But yeah, I suppose let's just get into bag number 1 and see what we got inside. So in bag number 1, we seem to have a nice variety of colour, definitely. Some interesting variety of kind of pieces there as well. Nothing that we haven't seen before for the helmet series. It is still quite standard. I think all of these are going to go on the outside and we're going to build onto them. I'd say this will go on the inside then, and you will probably be maybe attaching the base or the stand, sorry, to this, which is probably where we'll end up. You got a nice green there, which is going to be hidden somewhere in the middle, and you got some yellows and reds there too. Nothing too crazy, although there is this big white plate here as well that I should mention. Nice to see. Also the blues, I don't know why I didn't notice them in through the camera, but yeah, and our teal brick separator there as well. Very small amount of small pieces in this bag, nothing really worth mentioning, but I always do, so you know, here is your little overview. Also then on the front of the instructions, you'll see this, which is just a little bit of reading there to start you off, and you'll see a nice picture there as well of the Scout Trooper. You'll see how to use the brick separator I didn't actually know how to use it properly until I saw this. Well, not this particular one, but this in a different set. But this is definitely worth seeing if you've not seen that before. If you're not going to get this set or anything like that, definitely worth noting, because I was using all of these bits wrong. But yeah, then of course we're on then to the instructions, the proper instructions. So yeah, let's get on to the build. So at the end of bag number 1, we have a little bit of the visor here in front, and kind of almost like a skull-shaped kind of structure here as well. Fairly simple build so far, nothing that would really make me think 18 plus. But yeah, we have a hollow inside there as well. However, you don't have the little back that you can like pop off, like in the back of the Boba Fett helmet. I think it'll be harder to get on the inside of this, so I might not do my typical thing and put the minifigure inside the head. But yeah, it's still, again, an easy enough build so far. You are left with 2 spare pieces and your brick separator. We've used no stickers so far, but yeah, that's it. Let's get on to bag number 2. Next up, bag number 2. Then we have really nothing that interesting. We have maybe a few kind of nice little plates there in white, because it's kind of more rare to see white pieces. A little bit, not entirely, but again, nothing that interesting here. Very standard bricks all over the board here. We have 2 little bags in this one, and to be honest, in this bag there's nothing really that interesting, and in the other bag as well. We can see some more of these pieces as well. Obviously we're going to use them for like the sides or something. They're quite prominent in these kind of sets. But yeah, that doesn't really seem to be anything worth talking about in this bag, so let's get on to the build. So at the end of bag number 2, and we just have pretty much I suppose it looks like a hat at the moment, the way I built it. You literally just pop that on, and we have a little bit more of the back done as well. Now, as I said, you can't get in from the back like you can with Boba Fett's head, but you can kind of just pop that off if it doesn't break. I haven't actually tried it properly since I put it on, but I would assume that it'll kind of work as a lever there if you want to try and pop that off. You get in the middle there to hide a little minifigure. I just like doing that with the helmet molds, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that with this one. Easy enough build, still nothing too crazy. You have used 4 stickers here. There are as well, actually 5 stickers, so you used this one here as well. It's pretty good so far. Easy build, quick build, satisfying build. Definitely you get 3 spare pieces here as well. And I think now we are on to the stand. So in bag number 3 here, we seem to have just a stand. We have no small parts bag, so all the small parts and Technic rods. I think there's one there. I'm not sure if there's more than that, but all of that small stuff is just kind of thrown in amongst all of this as well. But yeah, let's get on to the build. So at the end of bag number 3, we have literally just a stand. We haven't actually like attached it up here or anything, but there is like a Technic kind of rod up there that we do poke a little rod in there to attach. But that's pretty much it. It took me like a minute or two. It was really not that hard. Satisfying though. It really is nice the way this all comes together, and the way this kind of runs into itself as well. Definitely a nice little technique. It's nothing it's no different to any other helmet series stand that's come out so far, so I won't dwell too much on it. We have 1 spare piece, and that'll do it for this bag. So in bag number 4 here, we see pretty standard pieces. There is a few different pieces. We see the bit from the top of the box here that we got the 1-for-1 on. We see the little kind of tire rim there as well. And then we see this part make a return, which is nice. It's nice to see that in white there. That's quite interesting. And a thick one of these. Nothing too crazy other than that though. We see some nice plates here and stuff as well. And then we also see this kind of tire piece as well. So that I think we all know where that goes. It goes on the mouth there. But it's just an interesting little kind of piece to see. And then in the small side, nothing crazy at all there. Some vents and some clips and stuff. But yeah, fairly standard all around the board there. Let's get on to the build. So at the end of bag number 4, we have a little bit more of his mouth done here. We have this piece added on to kind of make his visor take a little bit more shape there. It's looking quite skinny at the moment, but of course we're going to add on to here now in the last bag. We also added on bits here and a small bit back there, just around the rim of the helmet there towards the neck area. We have 2 pieces left here, and I think two, and yeah, it was still an easy enough build, satisfying build. We have these bits attached from like just little clips, like you can open that up because they're just on clips back there. But yeah, nothing really to say about this. This comes together quite nicely. I do like how this looks. Maybe kind of a bad thing is that there's like a little gaps in there, and that's not ideal for people who are just really picky about these things. But yeah, let's just see how what the last bag adds on to it and see what it looks like when it's complete. So in the 5th and final bag, we see our first and only printed tile. We see some nice red 3x3 squares there as well. Otherwise, fairly standard bits across the board here. You see this piece, which is a little bit less common, but then not that unusual. Other than that, fairly standard pieces. And we get 2 small bags in this one. We got some tiles over here, and really nothing interesting there, to be honest. There is some nice blues there in the corner, but other than that, definitely nothing that interesting. So yeah, let's get on to the 5th and final build. So at the end of the 5th and final bag, we have the Scout Trooper completed. It's looking pretty well. As you know, we added on the rest of the back there and the sides in the last bag. I gotta say, in hand, it's looking pretty good. It really is. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. I think it's really nice looking, and it's going to look really nice where I have planned in my house for it. We've also, of course, used the last of the stickers as well. And yeah, it was a quick enough build. It didn't take that long, really. It was an easy enough build, kind of medium difficulty. I don't think it was that, like, there wasn't really anything that pushed it to be that difficult. But yeah, I definitely had fun with the build. The stand is the exact same as all the other helmet builds to date. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then on the back, we will see just the inventory list, feedback and win, and then Star Wars on a black background there. So no advertising really there and in the back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Here you will see your spare pieces for this bag. And here you will see the spare pieces for the entire set. Not an awful lot of spare pieces in here, to be fair. And of course your brick separator there as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that'll just about do it for the set. I really had a good time building it, same as any other Lego helmet sets that I've gotten. I think this one particularly looks good. I think, to be honest, this one and Boba Fett's so far, I haven't actually built Vader's yet, but this one and Boba Fett's, I think, are the most accurate and the most good looking out of the lot so far. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, nice build. I enjoyed it the whole way through. But yeah, thanks a million for watching my video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you think there's anything that needs to be said. Thanks a million, guys. See you again. Take care.